Hey guys, welcome back. So excited to have you joining me online again this week. We hope you were able to catch our first Wednesday at 7 video last week. We've got more coming over the next couple of weeks that we're excited to bring to you that are going to be super interactive for you to be a part of at home, but we'll get to more of that later. This week we have Ethan Wood joining us. He is the youth pastor at Christ Church of the Meadows in Edmonton. A good friend of mine. We grew up at camp together doing LIT and on the team together and so much more, but excited to have him joining us this morning. Okay, I'm going to cut and then we'll pull him up online.
I'm just in the neighborhood. I thought we could meet over coffee maybe?
Okay, yeah, let's do that. One quick second, we're just going to change positions. Thanks for coming on the show this week, Ethan.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
So, I know you fairly well, but not everybody at home knows you that well. So tell us about your history with Pine Lake a bit.
History with Pine Lake, I started coming summer of 2005, was it? Going into grade 6, which I don't know how old
So
you
when some people that are watching weren't alive, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Back when they had junior July, August still.
Mm-hmm.
They had the split. So I went to junior July. And the moment my parents picked me up, it was like, sign me up for August. And
Aww.
I went back. I don't remember much of it, but 2 times that summer. I loved it and was there every week I could since.
Can you remember your first camp counselor?
I think it was Trevor. Don't quote me. He was like.
Don't quote you.
very.
We're doing a show. It's gonna be quoted.
It's quoted.
Yeah.
Don't quote me.
And do you have like a favorite camp memory?
I loved my LIT camp.
Okay.
I was too young, so you're supposed to be in high school to go into LIT, right? So going into grade 9, my friend Iwe and I got asked by Jeff. Some of you guys know Jeff Proudfoot. He asked and was like, "Hey, do you guys want to join LIT this year?" And we were like, "Sure, why not? Another week at camp sounds perfect to me." And so we got out there, and you were there.
Yeah.
That I often forget.
Yeah,
this
I know.
fact. But you were there.
Yeah.
And if you remember, it was the rainiest week I think I've ever had out of camp. It rained from Sunday all the way till Friday.
And it was also paired with a junior camp, wasn't it?
Yeah. So they used to run LIT and junior camp at the same time. And so we were doing our own thing.
Yeah.
Did we stay? It was Bergman Cabin was kind of like where we were like did our lessons and stuff with them.
I honestly don't remember that part.
Well, let me tell you. And like day 1 we got tied together and we had to do like the obstacle course all tied together. We had to build a fire in the rain, which didn't work super well. We had to go on a canoe ride across or circle the dock, which, man, that Sunday took us like 2 or 3 hours to finish like these little tasks.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like through that and like just the rain and like sitting inside most of the week, it became like my favorite week of camp. We built the boat.
The raft.
Do you remember what it was called?
I don't remember what it's called, but I just remember it being a no girls allowed thing that we weren't allowed to join you guys, but it's fine, yeah.
It's called the Leadership. We thought we were so clever.
That's so bad.
I know. So to remind you and let our listeners or viewers know what I'm talking about. We had to build a raft to get from camp to leisure for Friday. And so we went to Home Depot and we got a whole bunch of wood, and it turned out that it was just like this wooden frame with like styrofoam underneath it. And so it floated, which was remarkable, but it was not hydrodynamic at all. So we just got pushed by the wind all the way there. And then we couldn't get back, and we had to take a speedboat with the raft in the back of it back to camp.
And I remember, because it wouldn't hold all of us, and so Erica Patienkoff and I had to swim the whole way, And then Jeff was in a rowboat with Lisette, and they had to rowboat us back. But then they let us off early, and then we went like straight up to one of the pathways of camp. There were so many thorn bushes on that. It was terrible. So bad. I approached you quite a while ago to talk about how you can still be involved. So that comes along with our Wednesday night programming, which you're in charge of this week.
It is true. I get the privilege of doing our first entire official inviting campers in to join us. And so this week everyone's going to join us on Zoom, and we're going to go through and we're going to do a digital escape room all together. And so the idea is that you bring your friends, you bring your cabin group, or just a group of people that you want to hang out with, and you get put into a room with a leader, and you guys try to escape as fast as you can. You're racing against everyone else. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's kind of themed towards summer camp. It's themed towards Pine Lake, even a little bit.
So that's Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Wednesdays at 7, yeah.
Awesome. And do you have a thought that you're going to leave the campers with this week?
Yeah. So I have 5 things that I think camp does super well, and that we all get from camp every summer. And so there's a document posted below on the YouTube video here in the description that you can take, and you can do each of these 5 things throughout the week, and hopefully you can continue to do them throughout the summer. But for this week, I encourage you to try these 5 things. I think camp, wonderful opportunity to get out in God's creation. And so take a day this week, go out take a walk. Maybe sit on your porch and look out at the nature around you and thank God for it. And while you're doing that, read Psalm 8. I'll let you get into that. Second thing I think camp does really well is friendships, relationships. And so reconnect with a friend this week. Maybe someone you haven't talked to in a while, maybe video chat them, maybe join in with them on Wednesday night at 7. But connect with a friend, and while you do that, encourage them and remind them why they're your friend. The third thing I think camp does really well is give people opportunities to serve. So volunteers can serve, obviously, but as campers, you take the plate of someone next to you, you do the dishes, clean up the camp at the end of the week. So find a way to serve this week. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's a neighbor who hasn't been able to leave their house, but find a way to serve without looking for recognition. Fourth thing camp does is we explore new ideas, new thoughts. We learn things. And so I encourage you to ask questions this week. Take a specific day to ask a specific question. Maybe you're struggling with something in your faith that you don't understand. Ask someone. Maybe you need some advice. Ask a mentor for some advice. Maybe you want to ask your parent what their camp experience was. You heard about my memories, maybe hear about some of their memories and learn something from that. Because we want to grow in knowledge and wisdom this year. And so take the opportunity to do that this week. And the fifth and last one, I encourage you guys all to practice thankfulness. Because at camp we start the day with a prayer, we each meal has a prayer, and we're just so thankful that we get to be out there every summer. And even this year, we're so thankful for opportunities like this that we can still connect. Wednesday, all the days throughout the week when we connect with your team. And so be thankful. Thank God for the things that He's given you and the things that He's done for you. But I want you to take the opportunity to not only thank God, but to thank someone in your life. And so maybe send them an encouraging text message, or write them a note. Draw them a picture. I don't know. Do something that shows that you're really thankful for that person. And again, I encourage you to start today. Do each of these 5 things, whatever order you want. But then you can even repeat them throughout the summer. Revisit some of these things. Thank a different person. Talk to a different friend. So that's what I kind of want to leave you guys with. And again, like I said, there's a PDF below that you guys can print out and pin it to your wall or something, or look at it. So
very cool. Well, is there anything that the camp and the campers can be praying about for you?
Yeah, I mean, this time's been weird for everyone, and so trying to figure out how youth's going to look in the fall is always fun. So people can be praying about that. People can be praying about the Wednesdays throughout this summer as we continue to prepare those. So this Wednesday, and I got another one sometime later, I think. Hopefully.
Yep, you do.
And so, yeah, pray about those things and for some well-needed rest. And yeah, your prayers would be greatly appreciated, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ethan, for joining us this week. He'll see you guys again on Wednesday at 7 p.m. So be sure to come and join for that with the escape room and everything. It's going to be lots of fun, and you'll get to see some friends that you haven't seen in a while. But yeah, thanks again. Before I let you guys go, I just want to highlight a few more things that are starting up this week. Today at 11 a.m., so right after this video, will be the first arts and crafts with Emma. She's going to be teaching you how to make a camp bag out of all your old recycled camp t-shirts. On Tuesday at 11 a.m., you'll be cooking in the kitchen with Christy. She's going to teach you all kinds of, tuck-themed treats that you can make for yourself at home. And on Thursdays at 11, you'll be jamming with Janessa. She's got some worship songs prepared for you, as well as some fun campfire songs. And there will be a small devotional with that as well. Thanks again for tuning in this week. I'll see you guys Wednesday at 7 p.m. for the escape room. What?